The lowly carpenter bees doing their filthy work on the fence, as they do every year, because that's what they do, you know. Welcome to the Lone Stars, guys and gals. Now, I know. I say welcome to the Lone Stars, guys and gals, every video, knowing dadgum good and well, because I look at the demographics on the channel, that not dadgum one woman watches this. 0%, it says. 0% women watch these videos. So, if you are a woman out there, and I'm going to keep saying guys and gals, you know, just because I want to be inclusive to the ladies, because they're getting erased left and right. I'm just saying. And you know what I mean. But I want to give the ladies their due. And if you are a lady that's watching this video, comment and say, hey, the algorithm's BS. I'm a female and I'm watching this video. So, yeah, with that out of the way, kind of like to talk for a second about corner lots. Yeah, corner lots. If you have corner lots, you know that they're a lot of work. If you're planning on getting corner lots, if you're planning on giving a price on a corner lot, be sure and bump that price up a little bit, because they are a lot more work. Even if the grass section of the yard is comparable to other yards, just take it to account. Like if you're in a nice subdivision, they have a lot of sidewalks and whatnot. On a corner lot, you're going to have a lot more edging to do. So just be sure and be mindful of that and take that into account and bump that price up a little bit so you don't get screwed, you know. Got something else I want to talk about here. You see this? I think it's on this side. You see something on my shirt. It's not blood. It is not blood. It is probably Echo Red Armor oil. Yes. As if they heard my pleas. Red Armor, I don't know if it's always been like this. I may have just noticed it. Or they may have actually heard me and changed. No, they didn't do that. Red Armor has come out with the, as you see, 2-gallon thing of mix. The ones I was getting before were 2.5 gallons. And on a video, I was saying, you know, the cans collapse and you can't fit 2.5 gallons of gas in it. I wish they made 2-gallon or 1-gallon, where I could use 2 of them, or a 2-gallon bottle like they did. So I could just put 2 gallons in instead of 2.5, because even when they're crushed in some, they'll hold 2 gallons. I know. Told on the video, people told me on the video in the comments, you know, you can loosen the cap when you get home, and you know, they won't crush in like that when it gets cold. Well, that is that's good advice. It works. But at the end of the day, when it's been a long day doing 15 yards or whatever it is, and you get home and you unload everything, I don't know if it's being tired or the sheer unadulterated laziness, but I just don't do it. You know, I don't loosen the can lids. Sorry to disappoint you, but yeah, don't loosen them. So they crush in on themselves, and it is what it is, you know. I know myself. Sometimes you have to adjust to yourself, you know. And that's one of the adjustments. You know, I have to deal with it. I have to deal with the consequences of me not loosening those lids. And now, thanks to Red Armor, Echo Red Armor oil mix, doing the 2-gallon thing, Big Mo is saved for another day. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Let's go mow. Yeah, I know. Not a lot of you. I see that in the stuff too on YouTube, and all the analytics is that you don't like the mowing. You know, you don't watch it. You skip past it. You watch me talk, and then you skip past that, and then you watch me talk again. Well, try. Give it a try. You know, watch it. If you hate it, if you're bored with it, just let it play in the background while you pick your teeth or something. You know, I don't know. Whatever it is you can find to do. Just let it play in the background, and then when I start talking again, start listening. Or not. But yeah, that would help us out with the algorithm if you would just let it play through that. This oh so tedious and boring mowing. Well, yeah, do me a favor, do me a solid, and watch this one. And that'll be kind of fun. I'll get to look at the analytics and see that it did bump up a little bit, where some of you actually did it. I could see that. Yeah, got my eye on you. But yeah, let's go mow, and then we will come back and do something else, talk or whatever I can think of. Oh yeah, the little, it's coming back. See, still got to get these weeds out of here, and even this one over here is coming back. I tell you, they take a licking and keep on ticking because we had that cold weather, and plus the dogs just chewed the HE double toothpicks out of that stuff. I ate it, and it still came back. The elephant ear here, as you can see, it's not doing squat, so we'll have to wait on that. But the banana plants are thriving. God, this freaking yard's a mess. Anyway, let's go mow right now. So I recorded some at that location of me talking and in the video, but it got interrupted by a neighbor that wanted their yard mowed. So that didn't happen. So I'm gonna finish it right here. What we were doing there was we were weed eating that hill or berm or whatever you want to call it, and that's all he wanted done because they were about to replace the whole yard. That's one of those yards that got tore up by the tornado a couple years ago, and they've just now finished rebuilding that house, and they're going to replace the yard. A couple of things I was talking about was, one is I got whacked in the face good. Took a little thing there by a piece of string, and it reminded me, it made me think of this, that you know, if you're some young buck and wanting to get into this business, you're thinking about it, just be sure you have a you don't have a low tolerance for pain, because if you have a low tolerance for pain, you're not going to like this work, because you're going to get hurt at one level or another, either whacked in the face like that, which is nothing, or really hurting yourself. So it's there's pain involved in lawn care. If you've been doing it for a while, you know that. So if you have a low tolerance for pain, forget about lawn care. Okay. Give you a little update on the tweels. There they are. They're doing great. I really like them. The more I've used them now, I've used them a little more now, I've got a little more insight about these things. One thing that I've noticed is, I did a yard yesterday that has new concrete. They just built the house, and it's got this new really nice pristine concrete, really light colored, and on their driveways. And these tires, the regular old tires, no matter how careful you are, they leave black marks, turn marks, and black marks just all over the concrete. Even just almost just driving over it causes it. But something I did notice, I don't know if it's the composition of the rubber or whatever it is, but these don't leave the black marks. So that's an advantage that these things have. Another advantage that I was talking to Doc about over there at DLT Lawn Care. If you're not already a subscriber, go subscribe. We were talking about, he had told me this, and I've since seen it for myself. It gives a much more even cut. Man, it gives a beautiful cut on really nice yards, because no matter how much you try with the differences in temperature and just everything else, no matter how much you try, you can't get the exact amount of air in the air tires. You just can't make them exactly the same. But these things are exactly the same, and you can tell it. It just gives a much more even cut. And something else we were talking about, I believe that these tires just being wide like this, or something about them, they just have a much better look on the grass. They don't seem like they leave ruts, is what I'm trying to say, as bad. So every day I'm finding out new advantages of these things, other than the obvious, you know, that they're not going to go flat. But also, I was intentionally at a yard that has some bumps in it. It has these bumps where they put in drainage pipes coming from their gutters, and it's just left these bumps in the yard. But I intentionally was hitting those kind of hard, knowing what it does with the mower, and it actually, I believe, the tweels give you a smoother ride. than the air tires. So I'm finding out more and more, like I said, more and more advantages about those tweels. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mark over at Sequoia Lawn Equipment. He was a little butthurt, okay, because he had heard from Slim. Now, damn it, Slim, quit causing trouble. He had heard from Slim that that I had said something about him not calling me back, and I was downing him about it, but I didn't. I just said he didn't call me back, probably because about the tweels. He was getting me a price on tweels. He didn't call me back because the tire guy probably didn't call him back. That's all I said. And well, I think he did call me back. Or I know he did, because he said he did, but for some reason something happened. I didn't get the message. So he did call me back, you know, and I want to apologize to Mark. You know, Mark's a good guy. Go over there to Sequoia Lawn Equipment and get you a mower if you're in need of one, because they're great people over there. Mark is a mechanic extraordinaire, and he'll help you out. Go talk to Mark. Go to Sequoia Lawn Care and ask to talk to Mark, and tell him that I said you wanted to talk to him, and you could talk about me to him. That would be funny. Anyway, thanks for watching another video, guys and gals, and until next time, Big Mo signing off. Let me get where you can see me. Boo!